The Ethiopian government has undertaken significant efforts to ease the financial burden on civil servants through a series of public sector salary reforms beginning in 2024 and continuing into 2025. Speaking about the issue, Finance Minister Ahmed Shide stated that the government's various reforms have yielded tangible results.
The government is committed to building a modern, productive and secure economy while ensuring that the benefits of development are shared across society. Despite the significant financial burden, the government has made the decision to increase wages for all civil servants at an additional cost of 160 billion birr. This salary adjustment reflects the government's dedication to easing the cost of living pressure on public sector employees and enhancing their overall welfare. It also underscores a broader commitment to social equity and inclusive economic growth.
Sharing their idea about the issue, Economist emphasized that improving public sector wages not only enhance the well-being of employees but also motivates them to contribute more effectively to national development goals.
Macroeconomy reform agenda objective
One of the key objectives of the indigenous macroeconomy reform agenda is to build a sustainable national economy. In light of the ongoing economic transformation, the recent salary adjustment is both timely and result of increased productivity as well as hard work.
The
purpose of a salary is to provide the energy needed to work. Work is essentially converted into energy. Therefore, compensation should be adequate for the effort put in. In other words, a person's salary must be sufficient to cover the cost of living in their country.
Following this increment, public servants have expressed strong support for the recently announced pay raise, viewing it as a much-needed recognition of their effort and significant moral booster.
This significant salary increment for public servants provides a strong source of motivation and helps ease the financial burden many workers face. The raise is a positive step, and I believe it will not be bring relief but also boost morale. Personally, I will feel happier and more encouraged to perform better once it is implemented. Knowing that our efforts are being recognized and rewarded gives us a greater sense of purpose in our work.
This salary raise will greatly increase my motivation and also gives me hope for a better standard of living in the future. It shows that our hard work is being recognized and that encourages us to keep striving for excellence. With improved financial support, I feel more confident about planning ahead and building a more secure life.
This increment is timely and takes into account the impact of inflation on our daily life. It will not only motivate public servants, but also contribute to modernizing the service delivery and support us in continuing to serve the public effectively.
It is said that the adjustment is part of the government's ongoing effort to ease the burden of raising living costs within the country's financial capacity.